What's up, guys? Thanks for joining me again. I'm kind of back here. You can barely see me, but I wanted to show you these two oversized domed kilos. I just received this one today, and this is the Big Five Africa Djibouti silver kilo coin, and it's really cool. It's very similar to the Bullion Giants, so I thought I'd do a quick side-by-side since I just made a video on this, and I put this kilo out here. This is a maple, but this is a standard size kilo there. You can see how big of a size that these suckers are. Yeah, standard size kilo, and you can see how big these are. It's crazy. So I just thought I'd show you Big Five minted at $199. We kind of already talked about this on my other video, but I haven't seen it. You can see it's proof-like. You actually have the animals, the 5 animals. They actually, every year, they have a kilo, domed kilo like this that comes out. 2026 was the cougar. So this is a kind of conglomeration of the 5 animals. And what's cool about this, it's minted. The minted is actually on the coin, and check this out. Number 1 of 199. How often does that happen? Number 1. So that's actually going to give it some value there. So yeah, you have the Big Five. It's all matted back here. You have the minting here. All the animals are polished here, and then you have a matted version behind that, if you can see that. So you have a polished version and a matted version next to it, and then polished background here surrounding, and then you have the name. The names are actually very small on the edge. You probably can't see that there. Probably not enough light there. And on the back, you basically have a matted shadow of the animals. Then you have some African symbols there, some artwork, the Republic of Djibouti, and 1,000 francs. So it has a reeded edge. Really cool. So let's take a look at the Bullion Giants. The Bullion Giants is cool. I mean, this represents... this is a Samoa coin, as you can see. And of course, same edge. I think this is the exact same case. So this is actually a conglomeration of the different annual releases. You have the kangaroo, you have the maple, the Libertad panda, the Krugerrand. So this is all the annual releases of coins, and this is the Bullion Giants that kind of similar to this. It's a conglomeration of tribute to all of these. So this is 2023. This one's 2025. So, but I can honestly say I like the idea of this one. I do like this one, but I do like, this is probably one of my favorite, not one of my favorites. It's really cool. Another thing with the obverse. The obverse I really like with the texture. This is all textured field there. It's really cool. Every section of this coin is just, it's awesome. It's textured. There's something going on with the artwork and every single surface on this coin. Kind of similar to this. Looking at the obverse on this, actually, it's really cool. I mean, if you're interested, just get both. Just get both. Really cool. So price-wise, is going to be around the same. A few months ago, this was readily for sale. You're not going to find this much anywhere anymore. This one happened to come up on AppMex, and I got it for $3,300, which is, a lot of you are saying I'm crazy. That's a crazy price, but that's actually a pretty low price for kilos. Everyone's asking $5,000-$6,000 for their kilos. And actually, I think the last sold of this one was $5,600 on eBay, which is crazy. $5,600. That's just nuts. I wouldn't spend that much for a kilo. I'll pay a premium, but not that much of a premium. That's just nutty, in my opinion. About 5 months ago, your kilos were running about a $300 to $500 premium, usually about $10 an ounce premium. But man, now they want $2,000-$3,000 for their premium. But I can understand where they're coming from because, you sell a kilo like this. I got this Bullion Giants there. At the time, $2,200 was just crazy. But man, just about 2 weeks later, man, it increased in value of like $800 or something like that. It was crazy. So I think that's where people are coming from. They want to get the maximum value for their silver, which is understandable. That's exactly how I would do it. But unless it's a really highly desirable coin, I probably wouldn't be selling a kilo for that much. But you know what? You could try it out. Maybe it'll work. But it has to be a rare enough kilo. Like this guy. This guy will probably bring a 6,000, $6,000. The people that have these listed are $12,000. The last few solds have been about $6,000 for this one. Yeah, like I said, this is standard size. This is my favorite kilo. This Super Incuse. I actually have 2 of these, but look at the size in comparison to these guys. These guys are giant, but Super Incuse is beautiful. Like I said, this is my favorite kilo. I really hope they make another type of release for this. I'm hoping they'll do a 10 kilo of this. I put in a request with the mint that they should do a 10 kilo. But this time, when you release the 10 kilo, don't put an insane premium on it because no one was buying it. It had 100% premium. It had a $9,000 premium, and they just sat on the market. So I think the series got discontinued early, and I don't think they even made the maximum mintage of 249. I actually think it's under 30. I'm still, if you watch my other videos, I'm making a registry. I'm trying to find out all the owners of these coins. Oh man, I haven't found more than probably about 14 or 15. I mean, they are not out there. I really think the 10 kilo coin is a less than 30 mintage. I'm trying to confirm that. We have a right to know. So I'm still talking with the mint and the retailer that communicates with the mint. Hopefully they can give me some answers. So anyway, I just wanted to show you these. And yeah, I would say at this time, these will run about at a decent price with a retailer that doesn't really price gouge too much. It'll be about $3,200, $3,300. On eBay, they're asking probably over $5,000 for these. And they're selling. Amazingly, they're selling. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video. We'll see you next time. Please subscribe. I appreciate it. See you next time.